Tyler.
Yeah, go live.
We are live, and I would like to apologize to Andrew. I accidentally played the Evening Rants one instead of saying hi. We're here at Jewcast. So we are live.
Yeah, you saw the intro for Evening Rants. That's Alan Roberts' show that he runs with Mark Lobliner, the sometimes co-host of this show. This is Jewcast. We got a very special edition. We have comedian Owen Benjamin, and we have homesteading professional Curtis Stone. These gentlemen have a lot to work out. Before we get into it, I just want to read the rules of the debate that they agreed to. Owen wrote, Andrew moderates, and we lay out the rules. You can't talk for more than 3 minutes at a time unless the other person consents. So I'm going to be timing them each. No interruptions. We'll just mute any interruptions unless you guys agree to that. If you make a claim, you have to back it up with evidence or admit you don't have any. When asked a direct question, you have to answer it or say that it's a private matter. You can't ignore direct questions without a response. Any topic is fair game, but you can only ask one question at a time and allow the other person to respond in accordance with the previous options before a follow-up question. If, for example, one of us claims the other is gay or may have had something to do with an untimely death or someone participated in a land scam, the evidence must be provided, both direct and circumstantial. If you are speculating and cannot produce any evidence of any kind, you must admit it's pure speculation. And Curtis wrote, the rules have to apply to both. You've made a lot of horrific claims about me. Bring it. So these are the rules. There are a lot of rules there. I'm going to do my best to enforce them fairly for both sides. I will try and get it on each side each time. That's a lot of rules. I'll do my best. And then as to the topic, what is this debate all about? The initial grievances that we have, Owen wrote, the original grievance involving my abuse of Jordan Peterson with a reading of text that he made public. Topics are his claims about Curtis's wife, Curtis's claim that Owen is a gay Jew, and of course, the land scam. And then leading up to all of this, I had asked Curtis for his thoughts on a post that Owen had made. Owen was, I'm going to pull this up right now. Sorry, I don't have this all ready. There was a lot to get ready for this one. Owen had claimed that Munis Magica will provide copper rod demonstrations. He's talking about an event that Curtis is going to throw. He was just trolling a lot about what was going to happen at this event.
It's not trolling. I have all the video.
And Curtis's response was, I appreciate free advertising. Most of Owen's followers are just here for a train wreck. And that since this is free advertising for him, he'd be happy to do this. So that is all the priors. I will let them get into it one by one. The only one that asked to go first is Owen. And I do that like calling shotgun in a car. Whoever calls shotgun first, he's the only one that asked for it. So I'm going to time 3 minutes. Curtis didn't agree.
But we had but real quick though, we had the conversation before. I'm just playing the montage of our history. So that's going to be the 3 minutes opening. So I put it in the chat, and we talked about it before. I emailed it to your producer because the thing about Curtis is when you say something, he says it isn't true. So I have all the tweets, all the video, him saying I'm not a cult leader, him saying all the stuff. And so that's going to be my time. And we agreed on that because my whole thing was you have to provide receipts. You have to have evidence. So I worked for a few days on this with all the evidence. So that's in right now. It just says onehistory.mov. So just play that. And that's
I'm gonna start the clock. Well, use your 3 minutes however you want. I'm starting the clock right now.
Here we go. Go ahead.
I'm just going to play it through, and
Yep.
that's it. Okay.
Yeah. Hello.
Up in a sea of insanity came from like hanging out in Hollywood and doing all this shit, and you took a stance against what that whole apparatus is all about. And so a lot of people joined you because they could identify in you what they naturally knew.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
and they could get behind that. And so the establishment wants to call things cults. The establishment want to call things perverted and whatever to demonize
and
you right away.
They're projecting. They're like,
And they're just fucking beating off to whatever they get you to do. So it's like they get all these libtards to do all this dumb shit with drag queen pedophile hour and
yeah, I don't engage in any of it anymore because I know.
But then they get the truthers to do all this shit too. It's
exactly.
Like, oh, he's calling somebody a grifter now. Oh, Owen's a fucking grifter because he's fucking making money. Oh, but it's like it's the same shit.
Yeah,
people can go this in different ways, but social capital is you and me, and with all the bears, we've built a capital of trust. And Bear Taria is a perfect example of that, in that if somebody knows you're another bear, immediately, boom, you're at this level of trust that is miles high above just meeting a stranger on the street, right? Mm-hmm. That's social capital, social equity.
Before we get into the back and forth, the fun time, the whole reason this started is because I was calling out Jordan Peterson, and I know you like Jordan Peterson. You've liked him for a long time. It's on your page, and I accept that about you. I can be friends with people I disagree with. Just hear me out, okay? Hear me out. It's that you brought it to my page. So Jordan Peterson, I believe, is an idol. He's a false idol and a subverter. And he brings people. I have friends that are currently in jail for January 6th, and I'm sure you have people in jail from the trucker rally you promoted. And people like Jordan Peterson, they're responsible for this. They're subverters, okay? So I'm tweeting about my opinion. You come to my page to defend Jordan Peterson. Okay,
defend you telling lies. That's what it was.
Listen,
you were telling lies.
Listen. Okay, listen. Those are the tweets.
You got 30 seconds.
All right. So that's me. If anybody wants to pause it and look at what he claims is a lie, it's all right there. Just for time's sake, I'll let it keep going. This is exactly the conversation. It's because I said, stop coming to my page to do that. I have 164,000 followers. You had 3,000. Are you stopping? Oh, before he starts jerking off? That's okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Thanks for the open.
That's good.
Curtis, it is your turn.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead and
okay, so Owen and I used to be on good terms. So all the things that I said about Owen in the past were when we were on good terms before he did the land scam and he screwed over literally dozens, if not hundreds of people. The thing with Owen is that he has this very manipulative way of operating, and there's three parts to it. The first part is framing. The second part is projection, and the third part is repetition. And so he likes to get into truther circles and accuse people of projection and things like this, but he does it constantly. And so whenever he makes and for the most part, all he has against me are dick jokes and the fact that him and I used to be friends. And we both liked Jordan Peterson at one point. Jordan Peterson has been on Owen's podcast. Owen was singing Peterson's praise. So the fact that we've both changed our opinion on Jordan Peterson isn't evidence of anything. But Owen does a very good job of framing, and he uses techniques that are used in propaganda. So he sets the frame, and in his case, it's accusing me of Squirtus and the dick jokes and all this kind of stuff, which is whatever. It's not condemning in any way, but he frames it, and then he says things, horrible things. I mean, and I do want to get to the things that he said about my wife, because he insisted that evidence is provided, and so he's made some pretty big claims about that. So it's pretty horrid. But he projects all this gay shit, and so there's a really good website I would just encourage everybody to check out. There's a few here. There's the Reddit forum, which Owen has so many haters, and he's fucked over so many people that there is an endless slew of content, and it's that top one there, the Reddit, of people who he's betrayed and he's cheated and he's extorted, or not extorted, but ripped off.
Ooh,
And so, Owen, be respectful, brother. And so when it comes to saying things like gay and Squirtus and whatnot, Owen has a litany of videos of him doing very gay shit. He has testimonies. He has there's a comedian that Owen molested on stage. He stuck his tongue down his throat. This is video testimony. Go to the website. Owen, he loves it, but it's all there.
It's all the website.
He has so many people that he has fucked over. So in this,
name one person.
I actually have a lot.
One person.
I got a list.
15 seconds left.
But he's making claims without backing it up. That was part of the problem.
Adam Camacho was Adam Camacho was the biggest one that Owen screwed up, because there's a lawsuit against Owen right now because Owen totally fucked this guy over, didn't pay him. Not only that, the ex-editor of the Bear Times, a guy named Nick Boydston,
Hold up.
also is
Curtis, that's 3 minutes. We're going to give Owen his turn.
We're going to get right into it. This is the timeline of Curtis Stone's wife's death. I just gave you the video. This is how he was acting, how he was tweeting, and what he was saying. Bang, let's do it.
It's fucking horrible.
Let's keep it tight. Curtis Stone, March 4th. He's tweeting about politics as his wife is taking her final breath. While his wife takes her last breath, Curtis is talking about, and then there it is. Now watch this. This is when it gets really dark. All right. So this is more of the timeline. Curtis hosts a live stream. Listen to this.
How you doing, buddy? I'm good. How are you? Fantastic. Well, I'm back.
He's fantastic. So don't let him play the grieving widower here. Let's listen.
We'll talk offline on that. Totally.
Women need to fucking step up, because they, as
5
you
days
pointed
after
out
his
with the
wife's
dating
death.
apps, they get 1 in 2. We get 1 in 50 on the swipes. And I don't know anything about those platforms. I haven't used those in a long time, but it's brutal, because women have their pick of the crop, because this feminism and the modern technology that's used for dating has really helped women as far as their ability to choose. I think men need to get off
after
these
his
dating
wife's
apps.
passing,
and maybe men need to start going to church. Like, I don't go to church, but maybe I might start
to meet women.
Because
there it is, Katie. All right. So someone said, "I'm sorry."
The process
said, "No, we're good."
of my wife's passing, because we really figured out that so much of her stuff was in her head.
Blaming his
It
dead
was in her
wife.
fucking head.
But it was really far out to see my kids all of a sudden just become obsessed with me, and before she even passed.
Right.
And then by the time she passed, the kids had been transitioned, if you will. And my kid, everybody always asks me, like, how are the kids? Oh my God, like what a terrible thing to have happen. And yes, no question. But it was almost like this.
Okay.
This sort of.
No, there's a little bit more. Keep going.
Poetic.
That's like beautiful to square this here.
Spiritual thing where, and she came into this life for this purpose, to get me here with my kids and leave.
That's narcissism, Squirtus.
The period that we're going into, which I believe, not to make this video political or anything, it's
right.
Not. And I will say that we were treated very well. They didn't force anything on us that we didn't want.
1 month after the death of his young,
surprisingly a good experience.
Great experience for Squirtus. He's doing fantastic.
In the first couple of years of it, it wasn't so noticeable, because it was mostly just mental illness and some
mental illness. So he's now talking shit about his dead wife.
Physical ailments that came out of Katie as a result of the mental illness. I think they're all connected.
And I've been planning to put a sauna here. And
there he goes.
I've got a sauna.
That is 3 minutes.
That's 3 minutes. He put his sauna in right after his wife died.
So Curtis, you can respond however you like.
It's unbelievably dark. I think what it is with Owen is it's because he is so traumatized from his father, who neglected him as a child. This is admitted from him. I've seen him cry on live streams about it. His gay father, who neglected him, and his mother, who smothered him and breastfed him till he was 8 years old. This is on the record. this is on the record. Go to the Reddit group. It's all in there. Owen admits it. There's videos of it. He can't get his head around somebody else's experience because he lives in such a dark place. And so he's sitting here, he's giving you this is what he's doing. He's framing this horrible thing that happened to myself and my family. And it's so fucking twisted that somebody, like, who does that? Who talks shit about a fucking guy? This guy. Who talks shit about a guy who loses his wife? I gave everything I could for an entire year to save my wife. And it was the most difficult thing I've ever done. And I faced a lot of demons with it. And it's insane that somebody is sitting here trolling somebody because I wanted to move forward with my life. When you're caretaking for somebody who has cancer like my wife did, it's extremely difficult. And she didn't want to do allopathy, and so we spent a lot of money. I could have just thrown her, if she wanted to. I could have thrown her into the Canadian medical system and had it all paid for, but we didn't because she didn't want that. And so, yes, I have moved on. In fact, I've met another woman. I know that Owen has a hard time with that, but it doesn't really matter. The thing that's really dark about what Owen is framing here is he's insinuating things like, he says, my wife's death was mysterious. But mysterious to who? My wife's family were there. Her mother, her brother, her 2 other siblings. They were all there. So there's nothing mysterious about it. In fact, Owen had one of his gang stalking trolls reach out to my brother-in-law, who is my best friend, Katie's brother, and asked if I had poisoned my wife. And you can imagine how crazy that sounds when somebody did it. But I actually have all the texts of that. It's going to be on the Reddit page. Just go there. And Owen had this information. So he had one of his cult guys go and talk to my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law actually told him a lot, and told him exactly what happened. And this bear gave this information to Owen, and so he had it. Yet here he is pushing this framing narrative, and all he does is repeat. It's just like what Hillary Clinton did with Donald Trump in 2016 by just saying, oh, there was good people on both sides. He's using propaganda techniques to just repeat. So it's familiarity over facts. Okay. He has no facts. He has no information about my family.
That's 3 minutes. And just real quick, I am monitoring the comments that I'm getting on my Twitter. People are claiming that they're being banned in the YouTube chat for making anti-Owen comments. We're not banning anyone.
Not touching it.
You can watch me and Alan right now. We're not clicking any buttons to ban anybody from YouTube.
Okay,
we want to read your super chat.
I asked Squirtus to have receipts. All his evidence is Reddit. Mine is him.
Oh, and Owen, hold on a second. The evidence on Reddit is you, my friend.
Well, Reddit is not me. Reddit is a bunch of lying trolls. Squirtus, here we go. Be quiet. It's my turn now. It's my turn now. Here is Squirtus explaining how he dated right after his wife died. Play the video, please.
This is fucking insane.
Which video?
Number 3.
Are we going to do 3 minutes back and
forth? Wait, hang on.
What are we going to do?
Oh, I'm just going to play the video. I'm using your words.
Enamored by that. I'm having all these conversations with very, very attractive women. Like, I'm talking women that are like, they look like models. They're super, super hot. But I'm not overly, like, that doesn't sway me anymore. It's because of my context, and I have kids and stuff. And I'm just like, you might be hot, but I had a number of very, very attractive girlfriends over the years, and none of them worked out in time. Katie worked out, obviously, but she probably wouldn't have been like a 10, like,
his dead wife.
But she was overall, right? But I'm just talking about like physical attractiveness. And I knew I didn't want Geminis because I had a long string of relationship with Geminis.
Okay, have at it. I mean, people are upset that I want a woman who's an 8 out of 10. My wife was at least that. And I had less game when I met my wife as I do now. So you might not think I'm that. I don't care. I'm already getting I'm getting more DMs than I can manage right now. And I really want to just say to the women out there, please read what I wrote. And please try to be honest with yourself if that's what you are. I'm asking for an 8 out of 10. And that's my right to do so. And if you don't think I'm that, then you're not my type. But please, if you're not an 8 out of a 10 attractive, please don't message me. I won't respond. I'm only going to respond to women who, if they reach out to me and I can see their profile and I can see photos of them, if you're not an 8 out of 10, I'm sorry. I have what I have, and I would be a fool to not take advantage of what I can have. So I'm an international guy. I have the ability to travel around the world to go on a date.
Homesteading singles group, I deleted it all off there pretty quickly.
You got kicked off two groups.
So they kicked me off, and then they had me back,
so
and then I just realized, like, and from the messages too, I was finding that all the, like, 100% of the quality women that were coming, maybe not 100%, but let's call it like 90% of the quality women that were coming at me were from the unvaccinated singles group, because I think that's a pretty big litmus test.
They had to ban 40 women because they hated them so much in that group.
DMs, I'm on the phone. The first night I did this, I was literally on the phone and FaceTiming with girls. Women, not girls, women. From 9 a.m. to 2 a.m. on the first day. It was
2 little kids and a dead wife.
It was off the charts.
That's why people want to know how she died, Squirtus, because you're acting insane.
So, Owen, is
my 3 minutes up yet?
Yeah, that was 3 minutes.
Okay, so I'd like to switch because this is just going to be Owen doing, and this is why I said to you, Andrew, in our messages, the sharing content thing, this is just totally unbalanced because Owen
I'm using receipts. I'm showing
interrupting
your own words.
Shit. Stop interrupting me.
It's your 3 minutes, Curtis. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
We discussed this, and it wasn't this. You and Andrew, go back in your messages. You've been dishonorable with what we agreed on. This is supposed to be words and wit. Can you give me screen
no, it's
sharing?
not the original thing. Was
hold up, gentlemen, stop for a second. Hold up,
gentlemen. A claim, you have to show it. It's not Reddit says you breastfed for
Owen, Reddit is evidence.
For a second.
I'm sorry, but Reddit is evidence.
Owen, chill for a second.
Got it.
So here's the thing. Presenting evidence is presenting evidence. You guys agreed to show receipts. You literally prepared a little poster as a receipt with a website on it. So. Here's the thing. If it's going to be visual display, it's going to be visual display. If it's not, it's not. But if you're going to also, here's my honest, question. If you're going to talk about it being Reddit, send me my name. I'm at the MFing COO on Twitter. Send me the links to it, and I'll gladly post them up for you. Okay.
So
that way they can be more than fair.
I'm gonna switch gears here. Because this is just going to be Owen attacking me and then me defending, which is the position he wants.
Curtis. I'm just playing videos.
No. Yeah, that's right. But you're taking totally out of context.
Let him talk. It's his 3 minutes, so let
you're taking everything out of context.
No, but he's trying to redo the debate.
Owen, you're projecting again.
If you want to do 3 minutes, we'll just keep going back and forth.
So,
I'm at number 4 of the videos.
These are your rules, brother. They're your rules.
Not your brother. Your brother's gay. My brother's not gay.
Yes, your father's gay, and he neglected you, and this is why you have.
Your wife's dead, and your brother's gay. Now take your 3 fucking minutes.
The mask is coming off, my friends. The mask is coming off.
Not a mask. This is me.
A man. Yeah, it's you. It is. The shadow's coming out. A man, and we're sitting here laughing at jokes about a guy's wife passing of cancer.
No, I'm laughing at you for being a dirty fucking pervert.
The fact that where's the evidence of me being a pervert? Because I moved on and found another wife. No, I haven't had a wife, but found another woman. Where's the evidence? So receipts, Owen. You're asking for receipts. Where are the receipts?
No problem.
Well, hold on a second. Okay, can I share? Can you guys give me screen sharing? Give me screen share.
Go ahead.
I've got a video of Owen being a complete pervert, and we're gonna go to the Reddit where all this stuff is. It's all Owen's stuff, and it's him being a complete pervert.
Now, I will point out that you don't need to be special to be on Reddit, though. Because there's 3 pages about me being on steroids.
This doesn't matter. Hold on a second.
No.
This Reddit page is entirely dedicated to Owen, and it's all his content.
I'll give you another 30 seconds to finish your turn, or you're going to have to.
Yeah, I've been interrupted a lot here.
Yeah, I'll give you extra 30 seconds.
He gave you extra time. Yeah.
Reddit page is all. The Reddit page is all of Owen's content, and it's endless. the lists of people he's screwed over, videos of him doing gay shit, half naked, videos of him in spandex showing his weird micro penis. Like, it's endless. Go to the Reddit page and don't listen to Owen's framing. Go there and listen to it. There's another great site here called AI Grift Patrol that explains the entire grift of him with the Ursa Rio scam, how he took all these people's money.
Scam? Explain it.
Scam is you took money and made big promises and didn't deliver. That's the scam.
Okay.
And then you put the land in your
I have
name.
a festival in 1 week. I'm about to leave for another festival.
Irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant. That's literally what it was.
The land. Go on the Reddit page or the AI Grift Patrol and watch Owen in his own words make promises about the land that he was going to offer, that was going to have homeschooling, crafts, and all these things. The master's coming
I want to officially change
watch a man say these types of things.
To Owen's time. Owen, it is your 3 minutes. I'm going to ask you both questions later about the exact things you're talking about. Go ahead, Owen.
This is a perfect transition. Squirtus's business. Check it out. This is how Squirtus makes his money. Play the clip.
Time ever, I'm opening up my homestead for a private in-person event on September 27th, and I'm inviting a very limited number of people to join me. This is a rare opportunity to get a full behind-the-scenes look at how I've built my off-grid lifestyle from the ground up. You'll get total transparency. The systems, the numbers, the timelines, the lessons, everything. This is not a big event. I'm keeping it intimate so we can go deep and keep it real. I've also hired a film crew to capture every minute of the event. So if you can't make it in person, you can get access to the full encore experience, streamed live after the event with multiple Q&A sessions built in. That means you can ask me questions in real time and connect with other attendees, all from the comfort of your own home. Now, for those who can make it in person and want to take it a step further, I'm also hosting an optional mastermind session the next day with just 20 spots. So September 27th, mark it on your calendar. There'll be a link in this video. Go and check that out. And I can't have everybody up here, obviously, and I can't have people that aren't a fit. So you have to apply. So, but if you're cool and we align, that shouldn't be an issue.
There you go.
But, this is my home. I live here with my kids. I can't just have any random person coming off my property. So we got these two gentlemen, and we're going to talk about what's going on here and what the plan is for my garden.
So I brought in my brother here, Munis, who is a scalar energy expert, a tensor ring expert. And Munis, I'd love for you to just share how this technology is relevant to all of those freedom farmers and homesteaders out there who are watching this video.
Yeah, peace and love, family, New Earth community. I am Munis Magica.
Yeah, there he is.
A creator, an educator of this technology.
If you want to come here, you got to go through this bit of a process and let me know a bit about yourself, who you are.
All right. So he charges $300 to watch the video. Meanwhile, I know I don't have much time left, but I'm going to show you what Bertario looks like after
you were on the right track.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you feel like you had already met me energetically before meeting me physically?
Yeah, because I realized that I am the goddess. Because I'm beyond gender. Seriously, I don't identify as a man. I identify as I am.
Oh, great, Munis. So anyway, $300 to watch that video, and he can parade around his farmstead. Meanwhile, I just spent $9,500 on a pickleball court so that, 700 people can bring their families and have a wonderful event literally next week. It's our 4th one. So what you call a scam, I actually do. And the reason it's successful is because I actually put the money into the land in the community. I don't make any money on it. You pocket all that money and fly around the world to try and fucking eat. You're a pathetic human being. Take your 3 minutes.
It's your turn, Curtis. And if I could add, what was that guy, that hippie guy? What is that, Curtis?
That's a guy named Munis who I did a video with. I don't know him really. He came and helped me do some electroculture. Owen, shut up. He came and helped me do some electroculture in my garden. So I mean, again, Owen is doubling down. My skill set speaks for itself. I've been teaching farm teaching farmers around the world for a very long time in many different countries. And I charge for my services. Owen, the grift Owen has is legit. Go to AI Grift Control and watch the videos, the numbers. It's a complete scam. The thing that Owen, you are not obeying the rules, my friend. So stop being a bitch. Well, you guys are being a bit sketchy here. And
no. I'm asking. I wanted to ask you for the website, the AI thing scam, so I can pull it up.
AI Grift Patrol. Go. Okay. This lays out the whole scam of the Ursa Rio scam. There's dozens of testimonies. See, Owen, he just makes shit up in frames. So I actually know a guy who worked at Owen's Ursa Rio. His name's Richard Martin. He was known as Sir Crushington Bear, and I actually connected them. And the things that he says about Owen are it's beyond imagination, but it's real because there's so many testimonies against him.
What? It's beyond imagination. What is it?
Here's a list of.
What is it?
It's because it's real.
What did he say?
Here's a list. This is a list of all some of the people that have. He said that you couldn't even shake a man's hand. He said that you had all these people working for you. You couldn't even look them in the eye because you're such a fucking pussy.
I have severe autism.
Shut the fuck up. And yeah, you got a lot of things. You got serious narcissism. You're a cult leader. You got chutzpah. That's what you definitely have.
Is that beyond imagination? Like people think
hey, you guys. Are you adding time for me here because there's a lot of interruptions on Owen's end for me. So let's throw me another minute. That's not the website. It's AI. Go to YouTube, AI Grift Patrol at AI Grift Patrol. The video lays out how he pulls this whole scam off. Owen, what he does is he just repeats and repeats and repeats, and so this is how he manipulates people's minds. Is he frames all this stuff, and he's done a really good job because he's got all these loser trolls that work for him that have nothing else to do, and put all this stuff together and say really dark shit. Like, who talks shit about a guy who lost his fucking wife? It's sick that I'm even having this conversation. I didn't even want to come and do this, but I felt that, he's out there saying these horrible things that he has no evidence for. And so what I want to ask Owen is the biggest claim he has made with in regards to my wife is he says that it's a mystery that my wife dies. And I want an answer because these are your rules. Who is it a mystery to?
That is 3 minutes. Go ahead, Owen.
Who's it a mystery to?
A mystery because you never said how she died or what.
Yes, I did.
Because you said you were using a bunch of.
Go to my YouTube video. And it's not everybody's business to know the details.
Right, guys. He just did the interruption thing. Let me show you what Bertario looks like. Give me 1 second.
He's selling now. Do you guys?
Watch
I'm
this.
going to leave now because now he's selling. Like, this is fucking insane. This is insane. Andrew, I want to show you the quote where you said he will not be playing content. This is your word.
YouTube, as may or may not know,
he will not be playing any material from either of you. That's in your words, Andrew. In your message.
I'm gonna hold you both to the rules. One of Owen's rules is if one of us claims the other is gay or had something to do with the untimely death or a wife, the evidence must be provided. So
there is no evidence. Owen has no evidence.
We'll play the Bear Terry clip, but answer his question and then we'll play.
I'll answer his question right now. I don't know how his wife died. He's never said so. He seemed really excited when she died, and he hasn't said anything like that could help his audience, like what treatment they used or anything. He just talked a lot about how he's sick of fucking 10s and how he wants to fuck this 8 if she isn't a Gemini. Anyway. It's mysterious. I don't know if he killed his wife. I have no idea. Probably not.
But see, that's what it's repetition.
He is answering you. Let him finish. It'll be your turn, Curtis.
Okay.
Well,
so we've done it 4 years. When I was canceled, I shot a Netflix quality special in a hayfield in Missouri because the $400 that would normally go to tickets or the performer, I put into the land and the people. So play the video.
Yeah, he's answering to the claim.
It's overwhelming. Everyone who supported when it was just a dream on a live stream, clearing the land, laying power, building the stage, the sound, the lights, the food, the music, the energy, the resilience in the face of fleeting but very aggressive social attacks. It really is a creation of the whole community. I may
be selling. This is ridiculous.
And I just put in a picture of me shaking someone's hand
and
Rio. Show it. No. You making a claim.
I wasn't there, Owen.
No
These are
shit.
testimonies.
You don't know anything. Show me shaking hands. It's right there.
So I love how he says in his video, very aggressive attacks. Here's a guy who spent the last 2 months talking shit about.
You're not going to show that. Okay, no problem.
Well, it's his time. It's his time right now, so I can wait till it's yours again. But I did want to ask Curtis. I have this pulled up for you, but it's 29 minutes long. So
can we maybe go to? Let's just go a bit more open, because you guys are, you're kind of.
I'm not giving your. I'm literally trying to help you, because do you have a minute section for me to?
That's one of the videos. Yeah.
Right, but it's 30 minutes. Do you have like an actual minute selector for me to go to? We can't watch.
I don't have a team of people editing content for me for a debate like this.
What's in this video? Can you summarize what's in
this
it?
Yeah. Just play it without the sound. Just play it, and I'll talk. Just play it.
He's going to narrate. Just play without sound.
Just play it. The summation of this video is it does the math, and it shows. This is one of them. But here we go. It shows how he collected the money, how he promised all these things that was going to happen at Ursaria. None of it ever happened. It's a complete. There's the thing is with Owen is there's so much evidence and so much testimony to him that if you go, and he really hates it when people mention the Reddit group, because all you have to do is go there and watch his own videos of him saying the most heinous things you can imagine, whether it's him at a party in a fucking bra doing gay shit with guys. That's a video on there. You can find it. Or it's him talking about masturbating with his finger up his ass. His words. That's real. He loves it because he gets off on this stuff.
What?
The testimony of him is so huge.
It's so big, you don't provide any ever.
Owen, the evidence is all there. People can go and do their own. They can go look. They can go look. Owen has people that were very close to him. There's a man named Adam Camacho who filmed Owen's. It was the Bertaria, building Bertaria, it's called. And he was a very high-profile videographer. Owen sung his praise, and the videos are all there. Sung his praise for a long time. And then totally fucked him over. And now it's a lawsuit. Owen has people suing him. It's a lawsuit. Owen owes him a bunch of money.
No, I don't.
So basically, everything that Owen accuses people of, he actually does. And there's literally mountains of evidence to show.
You provided none. That was
the
main rule. The main rule is you have to provide evidence. You've provided zero.
People can go look after this stream.
Right.
This is and you don't like that because you don't want your followers to listen to their own instinct.
Really ridiculous.
Own eyes. It's no, trust Owen, trust my take. Don't trust your own eyes. Believe me. It's literally the propaganda techniques of the New World Order. He does the exact same things, and he says some nice things about truther stuff and all this. Meanwhile, he displays the most degenerate behavior over and over and over again. And yes, I didn't have time to produce videos because I was under the impression, as per Andrew's comment, Andrew, go in your messages and go up to what you said. You said you will not be playing content from either of us.
I'm not.
This is.
He's not, Squirtus. We are playing the receipts to our claims, which was what the rules were. Andrew's played nothing.
This is. Andrew, I told you. I said I don't have time to make all these fucking videos. This isn't what I do.
I hear your complaint.
Busy fucking an 8.
Real quick,
the mask is coming off, man. It's just like
3 minutes.
So deplorable.
I'm reading the comments on Twitter. Twitter is saying horrible moderating. So some people agree I'm doing a bad job. I will say it's not easy. We got two cage fighters. They have a lot of claims to make, and I'm doing my best to let them both get their side of the story out. It is Owen's turn. 3 minutes, sir.
I have more videos, obviously, but I'll just start addressing stuff. If Squirtus doesn't want me to play videos, that's fine.
Let's do it.
But just don't talk while I'm talking then. All right. He talked about me being in a naked or something with a bunch of guys being gay. That was at my best friend's funeral on my birthday when I was 23. And we got blind drunk, and it was in my documentary. It's called The Comedy of Death. Anyone could watch that on YouTube if my channel wasn't deleted. It was very, very sad. Okay. That was and again, looking back, looks pretty gay. I get it. But they were professional snowboarders, and we used to get hammered.
Hot guys.
And we got, shut the fuck up, Squirtus. This is why I prepared videos. I've never fucked a guy. I've never gotten jerked off by a guy. I've never jerked. Like, unlike you, I don't lie. I'm telling you, anyone can go watch that. Ladle.
Where are the receipts for my lies, Owen?
Curtis, you're complaining he keeps interrupting you.
No, I know. He's a liar, guys. Okay. The promises of Bertaria have been kept and more. Fact. I don't make any money on it. I lose money on it. I put my own money into it. That's a fact. The Patreon lawsuit, I paid out of my own pocket. All right. It was not a scam. I got kicked off Patreon. Squirtus. Okay. I get 3 minutes. I just put the Curtis song in. Just play the Curtis song. I'm not going to have this little demonic whisper going the whole time I'm talking. You should apologize. Apologize for just lying about a video at my friend's wake. Fucked up freak. Here we go.
Let me know when it's done. I'll be back.
Let's go. Come on.
My name is Curtis Stone, and
here we go.
And ain't leaving me alone.
Here we go.
Know my wife is dead and gone, so I need an 8 to sink my bone. And
Yeehaw, Curtis, you go get that 8.
Looking for an 8.
This video is for the Unvaccinated for Singles Facebook group.
She's been dead for 3 damn days now. I really want to nail that 8. I'll fly anywhere in the world for 8 out of 10 horny girl, yeah.
I'm an international guy. I have the ability to travel around the world to go on a date.
Think I found an 8.
Yes, where's it go?
She rubs on men in the woods alone and really knows how to treat my bone. And I allegedly my wife, but anyway, I finally found an 8.
There you go, big boy. Woo! Put his stone. Got him over there.
And as the sun goes down on my 40-acre pad, my daddy's dead, my wife is gone, and my brother is a fag. All cards on the table, thank God that I'm single and I'm on the prowl again. Yeah, she might sell nudes and bang other dudes, but she's an 8 out of 10.
Yeehaw! Let's go! Here we go!
I have a gay brother, so I used to go out with my gay brother and his friends.
Yeah, Squirtus rock
There he
hard
is.
motherfucking stone.
Right
And I
on.
really want to just say to the women out there, please read what I wrote. And please try to be honest with yourself if that's what you are. I'm asking for an 8 out of a 10. And that's my right to do so. And if you don't think I'm that, then you're not my type. But please, if you're not an 8 out of a 10 attractive, please don't message me. I won't respond.
I guess that's framing like Hillary Clinton right now, right?
And gray. I notice some I might look gay, but I really wish my 8 of 10
Come on!
wouldn't jerk off other men, but
That dick, Curtis. Why we call you
I've got an
Curtis?
8
You're a
of
fucking
10.
pervert.
I'm only going to respond to women who, if they reach out to me and I can see their profile and I can see photos of them, if you're not an 8 out of 10, I'm sorry.
Got an 8 out of 10.
I have what I have.
She's jerking off other men.
That's Curtis. Look at that fucking
Should
guy.
have held out for a 10.
Yeah, did I just do
It's all
retweeting
kind of
like
negotiable, but not really.
Hillary Clinton? Or do guys just make fun of fucking losers? That's kind of what it is. All right, go ahead.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
That's 3 minutes. All right. Alan is gone, so nothing can possibly be played now. So go ahead, Curtis.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's framing.
So are you going to apologize about saying I was gay at a bar when it was my fucking friend? Like,
where's the receipts for that?
Anyone can go watch the documentary. It's called The comedy.
Right. Well, Andrew, why don't we just do this? Let's just go to open, and we'll try to just be respectful. This 3-minute thing is just a circle jerk.
It's the rule you agreed to. You said that if one asked the other guy a question, that you guys
got to answer.
Yeah.
We're asking each other questions anyway. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. So Owen, explain the whole the thing when you stuck your finger up your ass and jerked off. Explain
that was from a podcast 15 years ago, and I did.
Yeah.
I also fucked an orange, Squirtus. One time I microwaved an orange.
So I would also love to hear more about the thing where you were into the shaming thing with your wife, where you would get her
totally like what the fuck? Like what are you talking about?
The one where it's your word. It's on the Reddit thing where Owen gets off on his wife explaining to him that telling him about her previous sexual escapades. And so he wants to say these things like I'm perverted, but I was just looking for another partner. The perversion of Owen is endless. It's constant, and the mountains of evidence. And I don't have time to edit fucking videos because I don't have cult followers that do these kinds of things.
Fucking days of live streaming, and all you guys have is a finger in the ass.
I got more. There's more than that, Owen. There's a lot more than that. The Reddit page is unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
It's so funny because he got really sensitive recently about people calling him a Jew because he's kind of come out as, he's a quarter Jewish and his dad's gay and all that, and that's okay.
I wish I was full blown now that I see the Jews holding it down right now.
Yeah, and I don't see any problem with that. I have lots of Jewish friends and they're all right. But Owen is like, as far as the negative attributes that get accredited to Jews, Owen is like the most Jewish guy out there. I'm
6'8", blue-eyed, uncircumcised.
He mimics people, like all this whole thing of just positioning and framing, right? It's very manipulative. But it's all
you talking all this shit, being wrong about all of it.
It's all on. But Owen, you're making claims like I'm lying.
Lying.
Where's the receipts? What are you talking about? I'm lying. Where?
Okay, let's make a list, gentlemen. You know that I said that he had to provide proof. You guys are watching what's happening.
You guys,
he literally.
Where's his evidence that I'm lying about anything? How do you prove that?
Got to be able to mute this guy. Okay, Squirtus, be quiet. You said Ursa Rio was a scam. That's a slanderous statement.
That's right.
You said Sir Crushington, literally a crazy person, said I did unimaginable things in the. This is why the mute button needs to happen, guys. It's like I have to be able to make a point.
Curtis's 3 minutes is now up. He wanted to open it so you guys can go back and forth. It's your turn now. If you
right, but I mean, it's like this nonsense noise unless like we can make points. So you then said that I don't shake people's hands or look them in the eye. Want to know what actually happened?
He said, yeah,
right. So the one guy you've named, the claim is that I don't shake hands and look people in the eye. So I put a picture of me at Ursa Rio shaking someone's hand. Also, that guy never paid. He was never a donor. I paid him. I think he was there 2 days. He brought his Squirtus. Like your claim is I take people's money, right?
Dude, your claim is that I poisoned my wife.
No, it's not. My claim
is not a claim.
Like a freak.
Oh, it's not.
No, I never said you poisoned your wife. I said there's
go ahead, Owen.
There's a chance. Which you're acting way crazier than anyone in fucking true crime podcasts. Most people watching this right now, most women would be disgusted by your behavior, especially with 2 little kids. I don't know what you did to your wife. Maybe she just died. I don't know, but it's fucking suspicious. Whereas on the other side, you are making claims that I rip people off when the fact is I did not.
You do. The mountains of evidence.
Show the evidence.
Have so many. Just go to the Owen again. I don't have an army of fucking gang-stalking trolls to put these things together for me. Anybody can go to the damn Reddit page and look at the mountains of evidence. Go look up Adam Camacho, who worked for
that. Would you like to hear the story?
Time.
Would you like to hear
I don't want to hear your framing of it. People can go and look.
You don't listen. Would you like to hear what happened?
No, because you're a liar. You lie about everything, and there's so
gentlemen,
much
hang on. A question was asked about was presented about Owen.
Yeah,
Owen can answer, and then you, sir, and then you, Curtis, can answer his question, and that's how it can go.
Lawsuit,
now, I don't have to mute either of you, but if we have to, because right now it's just you two screaming at each other like bitches.
Exactly.
So
That's not what I.
right. Let's actually, if you guys are going to go back and forth like men. Okay, don't talk over each other. Let's do this shit. All right. Oh, when you're up.
Just go ahead and ask your question.
I asked you.
Faster, please, Squirtus.
Here's a question. Here's a better question for you. Here's a question for you. All this shit you've been talking about me for the last 2 months, because you have a very creative way of framing all this stuff. Like, yeah, I was out looking for another woman,
Squirtus.
right? So, do your children listen to you when you do these streams and you just talk about dicks and stuff like that? Like, do your kids, do they hear this stuff?
Do my kids listen to my live streams?
Yeah.
Is that the question?
That's the question.
No.
Good.
Okay. Owen, you can ask Curtis a question.
Squirtus, how did your wife die? And why didn't you inform people what treatments did not work?
Well, my wife died of breast cancer, and it metastasized into her lungs. And then from there, it got into her blood, and then it went into her spleen and her spine. Perhaps one day I will share more about that, but I don't have all the answers. Like, I don't. I wish I did. We tried a lot of things. And so
what things?
Why I wasn't, well, we tried all kinds of different therapies. We were doing ozone therapy. We were doing diets, a lot of things. And this is a kind of a sensitive thing to talk about, you know, like it's I don't
in the ass thing's a little sensitive, Squirtus.
I think it's a little not as sensitive as talking about somebody's wife passing on.
Listen, Squirtus, people said, I'm sorry for your loss. And you said, it's okay. I'm doing great.
Yeah, because I had to be strong for my children.
Oh, really?
And,
so
yeah,
you were on a FaceTime for over 12 hours talking to 10s and 9s and 8s because you're being strong for your children. Is that the story you're saying?
Yeah, because I need a woman in my house.
Okay.
I needed to find another partner.
Is it good?
It's going good. Yeah, I found a woman that I'm in love with, and we're doing great.
You're already in love. It's really nice.
Yeah. I know you have a hard time understanding these things, Owen.
I don't know how to love because I had a bad father.
Yeah, you've had a lot of trauma in your life.
Yeah.
When I listen to you, I just see the little boy who was breastfed till he was 8, and I just
hang on. Hey, we're getting away from stuff. Ask each other questions. Owen, you're up now because no.
Dude, why are you interrupting? We were just going along nice.
We're
going back and forth.
No, because you're just going back. You're just going back and forth, and we were going to go to the
but
questions.
Isn't that what the point of this is? Like, isn't that what this is?
The point of it, the actual point of it,
we're not debating
since you're going to address me, the actual point of it was to bring evidence, and instead of telling people to go to a website. But we're letting you slide on that. So now I'm going to tell you to go back and forth and ask questions so people can actually understand what the fuck you're saying. How about that?
Okay, Squirtus, go ahead and ask me a question about any of the quote unquote scams I do.
You know, Owen, I don't know if I have any more questions for you because you have so much shit. There's such a mountain of evidence against you. And
yeah,
it's all
none.
It is, and that's why you really hate it when people promote covert radio or Reddit,
the
Reddit page.
At all. Swear to God, I don't.
Because there's so many people that have come out against you that there's an entire page dedicated to content about you day in and day out. And I don't have.
Would you like me to tell the story about
evidence here, gentlemen? Curtis, do you want us to pull up this page you keep referencing?
The AI Grift Patrol or the Reddit page? Pull up the Reddit page. Yeah, pull it up.
This Reddit page has a ton of evidence. Do you want us to show the evidence?
I mean, go just scroll through it. I mean, let me say this. When Owen and I
look at all the mountains,
quote unquote friends, we were never friends.
So which Reddit page?
The one right here, Reddit r/Owen Benjamin.
Guys, it's like 8 meth heads. It's the dumbest thing you've ever seen, but we can do it.
But it's all him. It's great. But when Owen and I were, friendly, he had a falling out with a guy who introduced us named Stephen Cornett. And he has a YouTube channel called Nature's Always Right. He's a really nice guy. And Owen and him had a falling out. Like Owen has fallings out with people all the time. No, I don't. Just let me finish.
No, but you're making claims and you don't want to know why. He accused me of leading people from Christ because I didn't know who.
Probably true.
Okay.
Dude, you talk about dick jokes and shit all day. Like, are you leading people to
literally like you make women so uncomfortable that they have to like shower after live streams? Like, literally,
where's the
like,
evidence for that? So you guys are letting him slide on these like really lame jokes.
Curtis, he was answering your charge. Why did this guy say you were leading people from Jesus, Owen?
Because I said, who did Jesus pray to? And then there was this whole Trinity era where I made fun of Paul because Paul never met Jesus, and I thought that was a little scammy.
Hey, you can share that one for
what are you trying to get us to show?
No, his friend attacked me publicly. Richard attacked me publicly. They always start it, and then when I respond, they pretend that I turned a bridge. Yeah, name one that didn't. Name one person.
Okay, so the argument was over the Trinity. Curtis, what do you want us to show from this page?
Go up a second. So there's this message here. You can go up. This one's pretty dark. Yeah, right here. This one's pretty dark.
Children are cult labor. Go back and show that video. Let's go check out the Reddit.
Well, hold on a second.
No.
These are the text messages that one of Owen's minions reached out to my brother-in-law and asked if I had poisoned my wife.
Okay, but just read this. How do you know Owen put him up to it though?
I didn't.
Well, he says that he's a follower of Owen's, but
but that doesn't.
His name is Red Panda Bear. He's one of Owen's followers.
Right, let's take a look at this video. What is this video?
So it said that my cult labor is installing. You can play the video if you want.
Actually, why don't you let Curtis explain?
He's building the land scam, Squirtus. Isn't that a little strange?
What's
like,
that?
Why would all these people be working on something that is a scam?
Because you're a cult leader. You have followers that will do anything for you.
I've just accepted my wife's demeanor. That's why.
The evidence that Owen is doing a land scam is that they're building stuff on the land.
No, this isn't the evidence. This isn't the.
Where's the evidence then?
Go to the AI Grift Patrol YouTube.
Oh boy!
And there's a video.
It's a 30-minute long video. So which minute you had it up?
Squirtus, we're at the Reddit that you said has mountains of evidence. So far, it's my children, friends building Rio. So where else do we go? Do we scroll down?
People will just have to go through it. So what I want to say about this
big stream for you today, I'm going to give you all the updates.
This is just him.
Pause real quick. Like I started this. Hold on. I started this stream. Hang on. I started this stream. I had to read this big, long, like contract, basically, that you both agreed to, and it said if there's any claims, bring forth the evidence. Like, you knew this debate was happening for 2 weeks. I ask you, what's the evidence of a land scam? And you're saying, well, it's out there. Go fucking find it. It's on a 30-minute video. Like, where are the receipts? You agreed that you were going to bring receipts, and you knew it was going to be out.
But Andrew, what was dishonest about this was how go to your messages. And
where are the receipts, Curtis? Where are the receipts?
Squirtus, where are the receipts?
Let's go here. Let's play it. Can we play the whole video?
Now.
Which whole video?
It is. It's a 21-minute video.
I also showed my wife.
We're not a 21-minute video for you. First of all, if I play a 21-minute video straight, I don't have. If I play a 21,
fine, fair enough.
Please listen. If I play a 21-minute video straight, YouTube is going to crash this.
Yeah. I'm not asking you to play 21.
Give me the minutes. Give me the section you want me to play, and I will play it. But
Squirtus, just do a little homework. Be professional here. It doesn't take a lot of time to find the receipts if you're not a liar.
You took the time to make the happy merchant meme of Owen doing the Jew
well, that's funny. It's funny. I didn't make it. It was
me and you were in the same room together. You look dysgenic, and I look like a Nazi propaganda poster. So the joke doesn't even land. Oh, just so much evidence. Show the Reddit page again, Squirtus. Maybe they discovered I'm trans because my wife makes cookies. My name's Squirtus.
I don't know about that one, but the thing is there's so many people. So Adam Camacho, go and look up Adam Camacho.
Tell you what happened, and anyone can go read
the videographer. Of course, Owen, we know that you're going to just spin it, right? This is what you do.
I've not spun one thing, and you've spun.
Of course you haven't, because in your world you're perfect and you don't spin anything.
No, you can go read the lawsuit. It's still okay. You know about the law, right? All right. So it's still in the complaint stage after 2 years. It's on its fifth amended complaint. The judge just threw out all the fraud and all that stuff. Now it's just on defamation, even though I gave away like all the, okay, I charged $20 for the special. All right. I paid him. He then said he wanted a percentage. So I gave it back and I gave it away for free and I returned everyone's money. That's what actually happened, Squirtus. And then he kept the footage from the second festival. And I still don't have the footage that I paid for. In fact, the lawsuit you brought up is not negative against me whatsoever. It's ridiculous. So tell people where to find it and they can look it up. All right. And other than that, you better start showing some receipts because you're making a lot of claims that I rip off my audience. That
You still have not made any evidence with the things you said about my wife passing. None.
I never said you poisoned her. I said
all
she died.
But this is what you did. Yeah. But yeah, here it is. You said mysterious. Mysterious to who? Mysterious to who?
And anyone else
you?
Acting euphorically.
Why would anybody in my family and my wife's family care about what you think?
All right, this is retarded. All right,
it
so
is just real quick.
It is.
I want to ask you both about.
Brandon said I got my money refunded. I refunded over $30,000 so that he couldn't have a claim on percentage, and I'd want everyone to just have it for free. A scammer does that, Squirtus? That's insane. That's a fact, and everybody that watches my stream knows that, and now knows that you just lied, or you were too lazy to put in any effort into looking into it.
Yeah,
no, that's a fact. What I just said is a fact.
Maybe
all the money over 30.
I don't have a team of people who make
friends. I mean, you don't have friends.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends in real life.
No, you don't.
But I don't.
You don't have any friends.
No one likes real quick.
No one likes
that was a YouTube comment that came through that said he got his money refunded. So somebody in real time is backing up Owen's claim. I want to move from this for just a second. The first thing that Owen brought up when you guys were discussing what you're going to talk about, and I don't know that we got into this at all yet, the text messages about Jordan Peterson that you wouldn't read on a stream, I guess, Curtis. What is the dispute between you guys about Jordan Peterson, and what's in these text messages? And I want to ask Owen first.
Well, Squirtus here. I was making fun of Jordan Peterson and calling him a grifter, and then Squirtus jumped into my chat. I got videos to show you guys that they're hilarious. Squirtus was saying I was ankle biting because Brett Weinstein and Jordan Peterson and Squirtus Stone are top alphas, and I'm merely ankle biting them for clout. That's what happened. And so I've learned my lesson. A lot of times I try not to have a public fight. So I was texting stupid Squirtus and I was like, hey man, can you stop like doing this? And we're going back and forth. And I'm like, you fucking pussy, fuck you, cause I was getting pissed off. Mm-hmm. And then he posted all the tweets and I was like, fine, text. You look ridiculous, or text. Yeah. Text. Mm-hmm. Thank you for that, Squirtus. Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah. I mean, the texts they're there. It was, when a man texts
so damning
you like
about
that,
the text, Squirtus.
It wasn't so damning. It was just a show of your character. That's what it was. And what
was in the text message?
Andrew, hold on a second. This is the fundamental issue with everything that I had ever criticized Owen for is when he was criticizing Jordan Peterson, who fucking cares about Jordan Peterson? It's that he goes, look at the man, look at, yeah, I've criticized Jordan Peterson, and so
but you cared a lot, though. You said that,
he's never on my stream. I've never had.
I thought he was awesome. I don't even have that strong of opinion about it either way.
Can I ask a question real quick? Is the claim that Jordan Peterson is an alpha? Because I'd like some evidence produced.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't make that claim.
Yeah, you did.
What was in the text message? I don't know that we got an answer. What's in the text message?
Well, there's nothing. The text messages are fucking a guy bitch texting me for 48 hours straight, like a crazy ex-girlfriend. That's the text.
Well, the fact I'm alive means I'm probably not one of your ex-girlfriends.
Andrew, the fact that you find that funny is
funny. It is
pretty.
I'm not mocking your wife. I'm mocking you. Man. I'm mocking you, Squirtus, not your wife. I'm giving her a voice.
You're not giving my wife a voice, dude.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. She wanted me to fuck the 8 immediately. That was her spirit body telling my cock. Oh.
The mask is off, folks. This is Owen Benjamin.
I don't wear masks. This is me all the time.
The other guy laughing at
the same way I talk. Hey, fucking retard. I don't have multiple personalities. That's why people that disagree with me still like me, because they know me. I'm a consistent. I'm not a liar.
Dude, you've had so many fallings out with people. What happened? Remember what happened with what about Jim Brewer? You did a show with Jim Brewer and he took it down. Joe Rogan. You were at the top for a while, and you had
the top.
You had all these people.
Paradigm, Squirtus. You view that as the top. You want to know what I view as the top? A good life. Okay, I've hosted Hollywood award shows and introduced DiCaprio and all that stuff. I was the lead of a sitcom. All right, I know that world very well. That's not the top. The top is seeing your wife and children helping you with a fucking rammed earth build because you promised your listeners a few years ago. It's like smelling the cooking of stuff you grew in your own garden and coming downstairs to a loving family. That's the top. It's not sitting with Joe Rogan in a little fucking cell.
And thank you.
No, you just said that. You were on the top once, son.
Yeah.
I'm higher now than I was then. Fact.
Yeah, Owen. I mean, you're describing my life. I live on a homestead off grid. I built this entire place.
You're a clout chasing little cunt, and everyone knows it.
A what? Sorry.
No, you're a clout chasing cunt. People
clout
are just
chasing.
like,
what does that mean?
It means
clout
anyone with any followers, you'll just try and suck their hammer.
You're projecting again. This is literally what you do. You leech onto content creators, get their following, mimic them, and then have a falling out. What? Say it again. One person.
Real quick, if anybody wants to go to ladle.tv, it's $9.
Jim Bob.
No, just be
Stephen
quiet.
Cornett.
No. Listen, Squirtus.
High Impact
Go
Flicks.
back 15 years and listen to the first podcast I did. It's right in the beginning. It's called Caesar Salad. And you will hear that there's a guy that, matured a bit, but didn't change that much. I sound the same. I think the same shit's funny. Okay. I don't mimic anyone, Squirtus. I'm my own guy. All right. You mimic you're nothing. You grow fucking grass in a tray and sell it for $4,000. You're like, you too can learn how to grow micro weens. It's like nothing. Like you put seeds on a tray.
There's a funny for people who find the microween thing funny. There's when Owen was on Stephen Crowder's show. There's a clip. It's on the Reddit page. He's in a white skin tight outfit, and he's got he literally has a micro penis. And here he is. He's making fun of me for a micro penis. There's no clips of me with my penis anywhere.
No,
but Owen has
prove this real quick.
dozens of clips.
No, don't prove it. Don't prove it.
It's fucking insane.
Got it there. Oh man, it's so funny. So you're saying I have a micro penis, Squirtus? Is that the new claim?
No, I'm saying that you project.
You just
I'm saying that you project. That's what I'm saying.
So that I have a small penis.
Well, you seem to project everything on people that you do yourself and have.
Like what?
So it's probably it's possible.
Like possible. You just said that, but you can't name a thing though. What do I project on you?
You're projecting. You're saying I'm lying, but you have yet to prove anything about me lying.
Well, you've never. Well, I know that nothing is true, and you provided no evidence, like fact, Squirtus.
You said heinous things about
dude.
myself and my wife.
No, it's not.
I've no evidence.
One bad thing about your wife. Not one bad thing.
You did.
No evidence, Squirtus.
You're implying some pretty horrible things.
What?
By repeating?
I asked you a question, Squirtus. What negative thing did I ever say about your wife?
I didn't say. I misspoke. I meant that you are saying horrible things about myself and my wife. Horrible.
So what did I say negative about your wife?
A fair question here, just as a moderator, Kurt. You don't think it's like a little odd at the very least to be going on like dating sites that soon after the death? You don't think that
it's a fair question, and if you knew what I had been through for the past year, and that my family wanted me to move forward because we had a year of fucking hell. A year of fucking hell.
Mm.
And
what do you think she went through, Squirtus? Probably
hell.
a little worse.
Hell. She went through hell. Yeah, she went through hell. Yeah, it was hard.
Kids in your family were like, you should fucking eat. immediately, right? Is that you should be on your phone all day interviewing tens.
I've never been talking about going and fucking people. Owen's making claims again. It's just fucking madness. You guys are letting him do this too. You're letting him get away with the rules.
What claim did I
set?
What claim did he make?
He's
What
saying
claim
that
did
I'm
he just
going
make
out to
that
go
we let him-
fucking. He's saying I'm
Have you
going
fucked
to
the
go
eight
fucking.
yet? Have you fucked the 8 yet?
This is madness.
Have you
This is
fucked the
madness.
8 yet, Squirtus?
Wait a
This is
minute.
it.
You said yourself that you got remarried. I assumed
No, I didn't.
that
I
what
didn't get
Owen
remarried.
said
I
was
met
fact.
another. I've met another woman.
No, have you fucked the 8 yet?
Oh, and this is too much.
So you're not going to answer
about.
this. No, you
No,
just
that's-
said I lied when I said that, and I'm right. You fucked the 8, right? So I'm
The
just
mask
speaking
is off,
clearly.
folks.
So you haven't
The
fucked
mask
the
is
8.
It doesn't matter about that.
You're saying that he's lying. That's the only reason we're talking about this now. Is
Right.
You're saying that he's lying, and I'm letting him make false claims. And you said earlier on the stream that you've married another woman.
No,
so
I didn't say if I said I remarried, I just misspoke. I didn't remarry. I've met another woman, and
you had sex with her, Squirtus.
and we're together.
So you
Yeah,
fucked.
but
So then I was right. It was not a lie.
right. So
I never said one bad thing about your wife.
a
and
man
you
in a
fucked-
relationship isn't allowed to make love to a woman that he's in love with.
I never said you weren't allowed to fuck the 8, Squirtus.
So
No, you just said I lied about it, and you clearly fucked the 8. You're backed into a little bit of a corner here, Squirtus. And if anybody wants to see another really funny thing,
the mask is off.
You keep
It's
saying that, man.
the degeneracy is unfucking.
so I'm the
believable.
degenerate, Squirtus. I'm the degenerate. I've never had an
you are.
inappropriate conversation with another woman while I'm married to my wife. You
Oh,
literally.
the Reddit's just going to be exploding with all this shit. It's going to be unbelievable.
No, it won't. It'll show my wife's cookies and say, "Look, he's trans." It's been the same thing for years and years and years, Squirtus. And
That's-
people like
so-
you
so
talk
you
a
say.
lot of shit, and like finally
So
we.
here's the projection. Here's the projection. He's been streaming about me for months, and he's saying I talk a lot of shit.
You do.
Don't we see the madness here? Don't we see?
So, gentlemen, can I ask you guys something?
hypocrisy?
Honestly, can I ask you guys something? What's the issue? Like, I mean, Owen is a comedian who says some dark shit, and as a very fucking dark-headed person myself, I appreciate.
Thank you.
You seem to like have some beef with him. I don't understand what the claim is. Like, here's the thing: Owen may not be a nice guy in your opinion. Unless you're a leftist, that shouldn't matter. So I don't like it's this seems to be like very deep in the fifis. And if we're gonna like go back and forth about like you said this about my mom, that doesn't seem like it's productive. So why don't we like stick to the questions back and forth? Because honestly, you saying that he's dark and shit like that, so what, bro? I mean, are you a man who doesn't give a shit about what another man thinks, or are you a leftist? I mean, yeah. Okay, so let's get back to asking questions back and forth.
I only
and
care
we'll go from there.
because he has been saying horrendous things about my wife, and one of his followers, whether he was,
What did he say about your wife? What did he say about your wife?
that it was mysterious that she died. It wasn't mysterious.
That's not about her. That's not about her. That's about the circumstances around her death.
Well, yeah,
He
that's
has-
right.
he's allowed to pick.
It's about the circumstances. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so there we go. So now we understand. All right.
Yeah.
So now we understand. Now, what's the next beef?
Where do I start? I mean, you know what?
Anywhere you would like.
Here's the thing. I would like to just go back to not giving a shit about what Owen says, and I didn't until he came out with 2 months of live streaming, saying all these things and making these
less than 1%.
I don't make claims. I don't make claims. He says, but then he just throws these things out and repeats it and repeats it and repeats it. It's like it's fucking madness. It's madness.
But Squirtus, my mask is off.
So hang on, Owen, real
Your
quick.
mask is
What
off.
things does he keep? What things does he keep repeating that aren't true?
Sorry, there's a lie.
What things does he keep repeating that aren't true?
The things that he has said about the circumstances.
So what specifically, Squirtus?
The things that he keeps saying about the circumstances of my wife's passing.
Right. So he's saying it's mysterious. So hang on. So he's saying mysterious, and you object to that.
It's not mysterious. Of course.
Oh, right. But he's saying from his perspective it was, and that could have something to do with you not releasing the death stuff. I'm just trying to like see if there can be some ground here where you guys can discuss, because I would, dude. I mean, I'm just letting you know, like I'm fucking rotten to the core, so I would. Like I'm fucking. I mean, who are you? And you know what? And who am I? I say whatever the fuck I want. That's who I am.
So you're nobody in terms of in my personal life and something like that.
No, and neither should he be. Neither should he be, because you don't matter to me either. But you are very upset because he said something that wasn't even about her. So let's get to the point where you guys can go back and forth. You guys were apparently friends at one point in time. Ask each other direct questions of why you did shit to each other instead of what you've said about each other. Because very frankly, we have heard everything that each of you have said about each other 12 fucking times. So let's go back and forth and actually be men and talk about your fucking issues together, or we can end the debate.
I don't know if there is. Like, there's nothing to debate here. This is just talking shit.
Right. I got one question that I need to have answered before this is over. You said there's mountains and mountains of evidence that Owen did some type of land scam. What is the scam? Like, I need to understand.
Scam is when he took money for Ursa Rio with a property in Idaho. He took a lot of people's money and promised a lot of things. That AI Grift Patrol video that's 21 minutes long explains it all. He took a lot of people's money and made a lot of promises. There's clips of him making the claims of the promises, and he didn't deliver on any of it.
Not deliver? What promise did he not deliver?
He said there was going to be homeschooling. He told people that there was going to be, they could camp. There's people he's banned that can't even go there that donated money to it. There's mountains of evidence.
Why is that?
And listen, just let me finish here. So when Owen and I were still on somewhat good terms, I had a lot of people send me things about him and saying, don't associate with him or whatever. I didn't listen, but I did go on that page, and I was flabbergasted on how much shit is on there about him, and that's what's kind of turned me on to how.
I got evidence for you guys.
Let's go ahead.
But you know what, you guys? I think I'm gonna shut it down.
Bail,
here.
Right? Well, Squirtus, I have your tweet.
This is going nowhere.
You know what defamation is, Squirtus? You intentionally cause damage with lies, and I can actually potentially prove that it's not a scam, and you did that maliciously. You tweeted that I was getting.
But it wasn't malicious for you to say things about the circumstances of my wife's passing.
It is mysterious, obviously.
It's not mysterious.
To me, it was.
But you're not in our.
You're saying that I scammed people. I did not. I scammed no one. Fact. And I know you fucking know that, Squirtus. And that's defamation.
No, I don't know that. But the thing is that too is
it's not about being wrong.
Your minion messaged my brother-in-law. These texts are on the Reddit page, and you could. I
did not text anybody.
You didn't. No, you didn't. But your minion did. And
we've heard this already. I want to hear Owen's response. Owen said he is a response to your charges that this is a scam. I want to hear what Owen has to say.
He hasn't even said what the scam is. I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Scam is you took money and didn't deliver. That's the
what
scam.
In the fuck.
And you put it in your name. You put the property in your name.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Who am I going to put the name in? You?
In a fucking board of directors, shithead. If you're making a fucking land project for a group of people,
$400.
Yeah, you appoint 10 board of directors. You take voting shares. This is a common fucking thing to do, dickhead.
Got to be quiet and let me explain it.
He's making huge
claims.
Let him explain. Let him explain.
The goal was for me to get 5,000 people to donate $400 each. Bear in mind that's less than one ticket to see a comedian that I think isn't very good, right? And so during the beginning of COVID, we all said we want to get a piece of land that's privately owned so that we can all get together without masks on and have a good time and camp, which obviously we did. I did not get enough to get $2 million. The original property I wanted had all kinds of infrastructure on it. I raised about 400 grand, which is phenomenal. So I got a piece of raw land in North Idaho. We civilized it. We camped on it. We had great times. We still do. I was just there all week with donors, building, having a great time, family time. I built the gravy dome there. out of trees that we fell, right? I built benches. We put down a patio. We have events there. Okay. So you are a liar. You say that board of directors, how can you have, so if you have 1,000 people donate $400, how do you have that many board of directors? If one wants to bail, they could put us in legal, shut up. They could then make it so that it's a legal mess and no one owns it for years and years. I talked to my listeners. I talked to people. They didn't want that. Right. And so because of trust, actual communal trust, I deliver. They know I deliver, and I do every day. During COVID, when everyone was bitching and afraid, we had festivals. We had children. All right. When I was told that I couldn't do comedy anymore, we did it in a hayfield in Missouri. We grow our own beef on the fucking field. We're about to have hundreds of people camp there all week as you sit here and fucking lie through your teeth that it's some kind of scam when it's actually inspirational. And you are poisoning your own listeners by saying shit like that. Because when someone actually does the things that you claim, I don't put my money towards fucking an 8 on an airplane or whatever the fuck you do. I put it towards, I'm building a playground. No, this is all the truth, Squirtus.
Fucking the 8. Where is this coming from? What's the fucking the 8? What is that?
I deserve an 8. I played the video, Squirtus.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Owen,
and
I've had
very
enough
well.
of
It worked because,
as a reminder,
it's an inspiring story for people.
What I just said.
I met another woman that is amazing, and I did that by putting myself out there.
Something, Squirtus. Now, after what I just said, can you acknowledge that maybe you got it wrong? That maybe the land scam?
No. You're so full of shit.
So then what's
people need? The thing is, Owen's cult followers will believe anything he says at face value.
Squirtus,
but anybody who's on the fence, all you have to do is go and watch the fucking evidence, because I don't have time to sit here and lay this shit out. I know that Owen has he has like 50 guys that are just losers doing this shit day in and day out, preparing this content for him.
I said earlier in the show, hang on,
a cult.
Real quick, I said earlier in the show we're going to get to super chats.
Let's do this. See if we have any. This is retarded. He's a dishonest person. He just said,
before we get to the super,
it's an absolute.
I just wanted to weigh in for 2 seconds.
Moon is Magica's in a vest with no shirt, and I'm the one in a cult.
What does Munis have to do with me? What does that have to do with me?
He's setting up your garden for us. All right. Anyway,
he put electrical rods in my garden.
Cult is a claim. Fine cult.
Let Andrew talk.
Owen, you're the king of Beartaria.
Let Andrew talk.
Thank you.
Squirtus, let the Jew talk. We take your.
I asked Curtis a bunch of times, what is the scam of the land scam? And I think the most that we got out of that is Owen promised there would be homeschooling, and I guess it doesn't have homeschooling.
Well, and camping, there's nobody camping there, right? He promised that.
Of course,
Owen had us play a video where there's a stage they built in the middle of a field.
It's a different property. That's a different property.
Okay, you want one of Ursa Rio too? You want me to show you a video of everyone camping at Ursa Rio? Hang on a second.
I would like to see that actually.
Yeah, I'd like to see that too.
You guys, I gotta get one here. I had an hour for this, and I got to get going.
All right, see ya. Pleasure meeting you.
It's been a lot of fun. Take care.
Pleasure meeting you.
There he goes. Okay.
You got a video for us?
I'm trying to get one right now. It's like we literally shot whole documentaries on it.
Let's read the super chats while we're waiting for that.
We got another song about this. I'll tell you that right now.
This is the first one.
That's our boys, Top Lobster and Raven. They said, the accounts this dude is showing on the clipboard are responsible for getting my event canceled. They are bad people, and now I assume so is Curtis. Wow.
Yeah, so no, they're vicious trolls and liars. Yeah.
And Curtis, since I know you're still probably watching, that's not an enemy you want to make. So.
No.
So just for people that don't know, that comment that we just saw, that's half of the Tower Gang. They were doing an event in North Florida, a comedy show that Owen was going to be on. And then a bunch of people started calling and complaining, I guess, to try and get it canceled. And Nephilim Death Squad is saying that the people that Curtis was showing for, go check these guys out and what they say about Owen, that these are the same guys that were calling to get Owen's and Nephilim Death Squad's show canceled in Florida. So That's pretty fucked up.
Oh,
And then
dude,
here's the next one.
are hideous.
Here's the next one. Somebody responded.
Somebody says Nephilim Death Squad is lying. There's zero proof of that. Okay. There's zero proof that they're lying too.
By the way, I just put
that was mid chat.
Based Jew says, Curtis, shut up. Let Owen speak. Yeah, the Jews are riding with you, Owen.
I'm in. Let's do it, boys. It's time to clip my dick.
What else? what else we got?
What? Wait, what?
I just put an image. He was saying that I did gay shit in a video, and trolls use it all the time. It's a documentary that's at ladle.tv called The Comedy of Death. I just put the thumbnail right there if anybody wants to see it. It's the first year I was in Los Angeles trying to be a comedian.
I don't know if I can see it.
It's screenshot. I don't know.
Okay,
You guys
20.
Yeah,
Is
that
this
one. Yeah, it was
Okay.
about my best friend who won the X Games, and we went to college together, and he died snowboarding. And it was the first year I was trying to be a professional comedian in LA, and I was trying to alchemize the grief into humor. And that was part of it. It was like one of the lowest parts of my life was the wake. It was all his family. And, you know, the girl's shirt I was wearing was like his sisters or cousins or something. Everybody was just really sad. And so these people are so, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's fucking rock bottom, but at the same time, that was part of my documentary. And and these people try to make it seem like it's some big expose that I'm secretly a gay. It's so fucking stupid. And if people only knew how much fun, you know, bears are having, it's like pathetic that they do this to people. And I'll put another video in here.
While you're doing that, let's go on over here. This is also AP, the angel of exposure. Owen assumes Curtis's ex-wife didn't want him to move on, find love again, and be happy. Owen, what are you gonna do when Amy's supposed to go on? And I'd like to answer this first of all. Man, I don't know about these guys, okay, but if my wife passed away, I'd be in the fetal position for about 3 fucking years, because I actually love her. So, like, I don't think I'd be functioning, yet alone trying to find a new mate. It does, and I'm not knocking. I don't know Curtis until before I met him right here, and I've only met Owen a couple times, but I can speak for myself and being like, I can't see myself fucking moving on, even thinking about it. And I mean, for a long time, I'm married. Yeah.
It was that's wanted an 8, which means how everyone else views her. He was like sexualizing it before it even happened. It wasn't like, I just met this wonderful woman. We connected, you know, she went through something too. Like, it wasn't like that at all. He said, I have a rooftop compound. I know what I deserve. I want an 8. Like, women were like, you're vile. And he's like, fuck you. I'll fly anywhere. That's why I wanted to show the videos, because the way he did it was the problem. And again, it's not like I'm this big advocate. Like I'm here to outsquirt a stone. He talks so much shit and he slanders me in the way that really does affect me. Like, I am an honest person and I do as much as I can for my listeners. And for him to try and take that, like to lie about me to people, you know, it's really
that's why I kept asking him about the supposed land scam, because he's claiming that you're a fraud. And if people give money to you, they're going to get defrauded. But
right.
Okay, what's the evidence he's a fraud? Oh, people weren't allowed to go camping, but you have videos that they're allowed to go camping. Like, you built a stage in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, no, it's all lies. And so, and that is like a form of defamation, because the legal, I know a lot about this shit now. It's not about being wrong. It's intentionally being wrong to damage. And it's so obvious that by saying that, I do receive less funding for these projects. Fact. And so, like, and sometimes it gets down to the wire. If we can even, like, this festival we're doing right now, I'm making zero money on it. I'm going and I'm paying my own way. And there's going to be hundreds of kids, families. It's epic. There's no alcohol. You know, we have games. We have, like, I'm not even doing stand-up. I'm hosting a talent show because I actually care about the community. And so for someone like him to talk that shit, it's not even my ego that flares up. It's thinking about all this shit that we could be doing if we didn't have some of these little fuckers doing this, you know?
Well, we have another one from apparently a very serious Curtis supporter. He says, rules say evidence must be provided, not displayed. I understand what you're saying there, dude, but that's like saying, like me saying that you fuck piglets and my evidence is the internet. You know, like, I mean, you can't just give a broad fucking spectrum thing.
Guys, there is no, like, he's not, nothing he's saying is true. Like it's not even
it
like
reminded me of Hillary Clinton. When Hillary Clinton in those debates with Trump would lie, she would just say, "It's all out there. You can go fact check them right now." She had nothing really to bring, no receipts to even talk about. But she'd say, "You could go fact check him in real time." He literally reminded me of Hillary Clinton lying in those 2016.
Yeah, and he called me Hillary Clinton. Isn't that funny?
That's fucking funny.
So somebody said Curtis needs some Midol.
It sounded like he was tranked on something, man. That was weird.
Canceled Club said, from what I understand, both Owen and Curtis had the same amount of prep time. Maybe don't accept the bait if you're incapable of finding evidence for your claims. 2 weeks ago, this was scheduled. And the rules they both agreed to said you're going to bring receipts. He's mad, I guess, that Owen had receipts in a video form. What do you want me to do? People bring their receipts how they bring their receipts. They both agreed to that.
I thought you did a
I
great
didn't play it.
Is that Aircrete?
This is the scam.
Red Earth. We built a dome. I can get you. I'll after the stream. I'll send you videos. Shout out to Topher, Christopher Gardner. His domes are incredible, and we built a dome with his guidance, and it's epic. And this year, pickleball. We're building all kinds of other shit over there. So this is.
I can't. Is that Aircrete or is that airbag or earth bag?
It's rammed earth bag. So we fill the bags with coarse sand and 3/4 gravel, and just pound them until they make that cool sound. And then he puts. Yeah. I'd rather have him describe it to you, but he a run for my money with introducing people to farming. And within 2 weeks, he's ankle biting about Peterson and all this shit. And then he's calling me and he was posting about how he wanted communal land ownership and all this. I think that little fucker is actually the one projecting, because I don't even like leading. I'm not made to tell people what to do. I've had to learn to be more assertive in managerial positions. It's not my nature.
So somebody wants to ask, the evidence is the Milker Nation documentary. I don't even know what the fuck that is. So,
have you heard of this before, Owen?
Milker Nation. Well, I used to call dudes that acted like pussies milkers. And I think
remember you used to talk about Nick Fuentes.
I said mommy's milkies, yeah. Because he used to say that. He said Tulsi Gabbie had big mommy milkies. And I was like, that's fucking weird, dude. And so I started calling them all milkers. Owen is lying for the special, and the fraud is not all stricken, and the complaint is final. Oh, is that Adam right there? Yeah. The complaint is not final, Adam. I'm not going to talk to you during during a lawsuit, but he did not pay me. I didn't what are you talking about?
Well, first of all, if there's an active lawsuit going on, you guys shouldn't be talking about it at all. And I agree. Adam definitely shouldn't have said that if he's involved in the lawsuit.
But he talks about it all the time. It's crazy.
Your lawyer will have a field day with that.
You have some obsessives following you around, Owen.
I know.
Makabala says, "When's the wedding?" I guess
think he was talking to Curtis. Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to ask him if he actually got an 8. I did want to ask. Him that.
Dude, he got a chick that literally dances around the forest naked. I didn't put it in a video because I swear to God, I try to keep the innocent people away from my battles. I didn't want to bring any of her into it. I don't want to criticize her or anything, but it's totally ridiculous. I was focusing on him. I've never made fun of his wife. It's just how he acts. And he always starts it. And then I just hit back.
The angel of exposure says, Owen, explain the false police report against Allen.
Not me, though.
This is all lawsuit shit. So it's personal.
Okay.
Who's the angel of exposure?
I don't know. That's very weird. Just that username alone. Why would you call yourself that? That's weird. A says, I went to the grocery store to buy some heavier fluid, but they didn't have it. So I bought lighter fluid instead.
That's great.
That was a pun for Coddington.
I mean, hey,
that's a good one. I like that.
Uncle Creaker Bear says, Owen has delivered incredibly for years. Fact. So, looks like you got satisfied customers.
I can be wrong a lot, guys. I'm not this arbiter of truth, but I do work my ass off.
2.2.
So this person says, go ahead.
A 2.2 acre ND Bear says, I stayed 6 days at Rio last November. Deer hunting, 100% satisfied. Communication throughout the process has been great. The work he's done since my stay is awesome. I just wish I lived closer. Nice.
Thank you for that.
So, in conclusion, you guys hate the fuck out of each other.
I don't hate. I honestly, it's not even personal to me. Like it really isn't.
I get you, dude. I get you.
A million times to do a debate with him, and I just know he's so dishonest that it's not involved. I'm like, okay, I'll do that because you just have someone willing to do any rules. And so I'm like, sure, because for me, it's all about just the amount of damage people do when they just lie. I'm like, yeah, I'll face him down. We'll have a good time. And I'm a comedian, and the shit that we've made from Squirtus' saga has been tremendous.
I'm astounded that he came on here and he's like, okay, I'm going to make claims. And his claim is you're doing a land scam. Oh, the evidence is out there. Go look it up. Like there's nothing you wanted to present at all. You got a piece of paper with him
and doing he was mad I had video. Like
somebody should check his voter registration card.
Dude, before the stream, Squirtus literally was like, oh, Owen has video. I'm not doing it. We agreed nothing, because that's why I think he's dishonest and not just wrong. He didn't want me to show video of everything I was saying being like out of his mouth. And he kept saying I was twisting his word. Like I was like lying or reframing. I'm like, they're your words, dude. Like I'm just playing clips of you.
I got another super chat. It says, Owen won in a landslide. Wasn't even close. Came into this not knowing either of them or the history. That song was legendary. Curtis moving on that fast is insane. Death is weird. Follow Raylan Stark on X. Need 100 Patriots for 2K. So Raylan at Raylan Stark. Good job, awesome. Raylan. What's the next? Joe Bell Who says Adam has been gamma-spurging in the chat a lot. I asked if his lawyer knew what he's up to. I asked him
it's not. I'm just an Adam. I don't know you from Adam. But if you have an actual lawsuit going on, making claims on social media to the person, I'm going to argue probably is going to piss your lawyer off very, very bad. So I mean that's not a smart thing, bro.
Yeah, if you're lying about a lawsuit being finalized and it's not finalized, and that gets entered into evidence, you might be looking at some problems, buddy. I'd be careful what you put on the internet.
I mean, that's if he knows it's not finalized and he just said it, that is defamation.
Yes.
It's crazy. Dude, I thought I had people that hated me. Holy fuck, bro. My God, that man viciously hates you.
Yeah.
Woof. Before we get out of here, Owen, can we get you for 5-10 minutes on maybe a couple other things since we got you on the stream?
Whatever you want, man.
Bro, your video on friggin' Fuentes, man, that was crazy. Like just all the clips of him literally talking about like pedophilia is cool.
Yeah.
I'd seen a lot of that stuff, but not all of it. But all of it put together in a row. Like you called him out years ago, but man, the stuff that you just dropped, that was insane.
Yeah, because that's what I do now. I used to just say stuff, and because I can get comedically fired up, it's easy to ironically, what he says I do, it's easy to reframe me. So when I'm making those videos now, I just stay calm and just let people speak for themselves. And that's the issue I've always had with Fuentes. And I've actually thought he was funny before. I've been like, he should just be a comedian. He reminds me of like a funny, bitchy, gay comedian. But the fact he wants to like be political and shit, and, you know, the stuff he says about kids and, you know, and people are like, oh, he's just joking. And I'm like, what's the joke though? I don't get it. You know, you can joke about the topic of pedophilia, but when you're like trying to talk about how hot kids are and the joke isn't that, you know, you're making fun of pedophiles, it's pretty fucking weird.
Yeah, it's wild to me. The one I just saw today, I hadn't seen before. He's like streaming with this guy, Destiny.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, dude.
And Destiny's like, yeah, kids are hotter than adults. And Nick goes, that's why we love them. Like,
yeah.
What?
No, it gets way worse. It's nuts. It's nuts, dude.
Well, that's why they made wood chippers. You know that, right?
Yeah, my whole thing is just warning young dudes where it's like, if someone's looking up to him and they're like hanging out with them, just know that, you know, it's like an Andy Dick situation. Andy Dick used to always try and grab everyone's ween. And it's like, you just got to know what you're dealing with, you know?
Todd Alexander says physiognomy is real. I agree with that. 100% agree with that. I think that applies to everybody we've been talking about on this stream. I had another super chat sent to me. It said, Curtis gives massive Adam King energy. I don't know if people know who Adam King is. Although Owen wrote the other day that Nick Fuentes would never debate Owen. Nick only debates retards
and guys he wants to fuck.
What?
Yeah, retards and guys he wants to bang.
Retards and guys he wants to bang. So yeah. I think Adam King would fall into the retard category. Oh, what a great stream!
That was fun, man. I hope I didn't come across like a dick. I was trying to be nice.
I thought it was, heated, but you guys.
It's just like that is one of my weak points. It's like I really don't, it's like when people say that something that's so cool is like a scam. I'm really working on trying to not let that piss me off. But over the years, I've gotten pretty fired up and probably lost my cool a little too much.
I mean, it's if someone's really lying about you, it's tough.
Yeah.
This one we read. The other one we didn't read.
Oops, sorry. That one was not supposed to be up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we read that one.
There was one right before it that popped up that was a new one. I didn't get a chance to read it. I want to read all the super chats because
I don't know because we got this one.
I wouldn't want to be accused of being a scam artist. No, there was one that said W. Owen.
Oh yeah, I just played it. W. Owen, from BC, somebody guy, because he said you missed my thing, Jew. Yeah.
W. Owen onward. No, he's saying Owen won.
Yeah, he is, but then later in the chat he was like, you missed my chat, Jew. Just for everybody to understand, this is Jewcast, but he's the Jew. I'm an atheist. So
people call me a Jew more than they call Meyer a Jew at this point.
I will say I've been getting it a lot lately, and this one retard. Simon Goddick, he called me a pedophile because I'm okay with circumcision. Like, okay, that's nice.
That's a crazy claim.
I mean, some of these people, they just lose they think that it's open season. They can say whatever they want on Jews. But I'll tell you what, Simon Goddick or whoever else, I welcome all these people on Jewcast. Just like Nick Fuentes won't debate you, Owen. He won't debate me. Sam Parker won't debate me, tried to get me banned from Twitter. I'm sure Simon Goddick would never come on this show and say that dumb shit on here. Like all of these noticers, they're all welcome to try and debate. Elijah Schaefer, we welcomed him. He said he was going to come on. He won't do it. Myron Gaines ran. Dan Bilzerian, I already beat him up, and now he has me blocked, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So any noticer that wants to debate the Jew, I am here. Come on down.
Yeah, and an eighth of me is into it too. It's
Bro,
so dumb, man.
We're gonna get a bunch of shit from the Curtis people. Oh, you weren't unfair to Curtis.
It's all Curtis.
Owen's jokes. Like Owen is a professional comedian. He's fucking hilarious. What do you want me to do?
I think a lot of them are Curtis or bots because Fuentes is the same way. It's like you'll see all this support immediately, and I'm like, this can't be real. I mean, I don't want to be narcissistic and think like my thoughts are reality, but it's like I just can't imagine a world where people are like, yeah, man, Curtis is weird, like dead-eyed, droning on and never answering questions. Like, what a win.
I can't help but laugh at that. It's fucking funny and it's true. Like, I gave them both equal time. Marty Eaglepipe says, nice debate today. Owen knocked out Squirtus. Only debate I've ever seen Owen lose was the flat earth one against Adam Green.
Adam Green he's a smart guy.
I debated him 3 times.
Yeah, I like Adam.
I like Adam too, although I won all 3 times. I think
I won the one because I'm not claiming the earth is flat. My whole thing is like it's just like with Squirtus. My whole thing is like the evidence of like NASA's model. We don't need to get into it, but it's not, I believe this model. Mine is always like the skeptical side, but I get it. Adam did a good job.
Alan, there was one more right before that one. I didn't get a chance to read. It came up real quick, but I'll read this one first. Eli says, anyone else notice Squirtus happened to quit at the exact moment Owen was about to provide video evidence refuting his claims? I did notice that because his only claim was that Owen didn't have a place for people to camp. And we went to play the video. Owen said, hey, here's the video of everybody going to camp at Ursa Rio. And that's the moment he left.
Yeah, and if anybody understands real estate, I've made 400 grand go really far, So I don't know what the hell people are complaining about. People do crowdfunds all the time and don't deliver shit. And it's like, I think one of the reasons I have so many haters is because I make their scam sound stupid, where if everybody's like, oh, the elites are taking away all this shit, it's like, well, well, Owen's just doing it, you know? And then they're like, oh, but he's a gay Jew.
Stacks Farmstead says Owen derangement syndrome is real, legit. I've witnessed it, legit.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's those. All right, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
Dude, I would love to have you anytime you want to fucking. That was like watching a free comedy show to me, because me and you have very, very similar senses of humor. So
I was trying to make it funny. You know, I didn't want to take, you know, like what you said was so true. It's just two bitches. Like, I didn't want it to be like that, where I'm like, no, Squirt, that's what you said. So I was trying to make it funny. So thanks for saying that. I appreciate that.
No, because that's the thing, though. Like, I think my comedy is the same way as your comedy. Half the people love it, half the people want to stab it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I get you. I get you.
Well, thanks, guys.
Hey, man, anytime you want to come on, I'd love to be on your show sometime.
Yeah, of course.
For people that have never seen me or Alan before, this is Jewcast. We had on Owen Benjamin once before. We've had Owen Schroyer, Laura Loomer, Jason Whitlock. We've had just Murderers Row all-stars come through this broadcast. We are just getting started. So if you enjoyed this, we had another debate recently, Owen Schroyer versus Misfit Patriot. And boy, did that guy embarrass himself. Oh, Owen, did you see any of that debate? Owen Schroyer.
No, what happened?
So they're debating like Israel and what America's role should be, whatever. The thing that stuck out to me the most, like, because you can make points from both of their sides, but the Misfit guy, like, he just pissed all over himself. He literally said during the debate that the World Trade Center was attacked by terrorists in 1993 with an airplane. And for anybody that somehow doesn't know, that did not happen.
Yeah.
So it was brutal. It was brutal.
The worst part for me was when he said that he thought that the World Trade Towers were built with explosives in them just in case they needed to knock them down with people in.
Yeah.
I was like,
I forgot about that. Oh,
I bet you that's not going to pass building code. That's all I'm going to say. Like, I have a hard time.
Listen, I've went down the rabbit hole, but it does sound ridiculous when you say it out loud.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, do I think that it was controlled demolition? Fuck yeah, it fell right on it. Both 3 buildings right next to each other all fall right into on their implant after 2 of them were struck at a side with airplanes. It doesn't make any sense by physics. It really doesn't.
It's mysterious.
But when he said they were built with explosive in it, I was like, okay, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't find evidence about that. When I first heard that once, that there might be a safety thing where if one falls over, they all fall over. And I looked into it. I couldn't find any evidence that actually exists. But when I
know how
first heard
stupid that would be?
like, wow.
How stupid that would be. Like, so back then, that would have been radio transmission detonators. Like, so do you know how easy shit like that would be hacked? You know, like, I mean,
no. I mean, it sounds ridiculous now thinking about it.
Well, but they definitely knocked them down on purpose, though.
Yeah, but just like imagine if I said 9/11's very mysterious, and Squirtus was like, "How dare you say that about my wife?" Like, how can I not say something's mysterious? I never fucking said.
You know what? It is your problem for taking the goddamn mask off,
dude. The mask came off. He kept going, Owen, the mask is off, and then he was like, "This is what he does. He mimics people like a Jew." I'm like, I'm literally a comedian. He's like, Owen. I just want to know. I mean, I want to take his fucking class. I just want to go to his place and be like, teach me, Squirtus.
That's awesome.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, sir. Andrew, I'll talk to you soon.
Alan, this is a great one. Thank you, brother.
I loved it, man. Thank you, sir. I will be back next week. Who do we have next week again?
Oh, yeah. Next week, 3 p.m. Next Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern. We have Joshua Rainier. Josh is a guy that super right-wing Jew, funny guy, and Nick Fuentes has been chirping him in his comments like every day. He's a little obsessed with Josh. So we're going to ask Josh why Nick is obsessed with him. It should be funny, and the guy has like serious good political takes and fitness stuff. You're gonna like this guy a lot. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, folks, thank you very much for joining us on Jewcast. My name is Alan Roberts. This is Andrew Meyer. Follow us, the Andrew Meyer on X, and I am the MFing COO on X. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Goddamn.